back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to go over some tips that have helped me build customer loyalty and retention. If you are interested in this kind of video, these type of topics regarding entrepreneurship and business, be sure to check out some of my business playlists here on this channel. I have tons of videos where I go over different insights and scenarios and experiences from my life. I also have a podcast on this platform where I have tapped into the minds and experiences of other entrepreneurs, and they've shared their insight and best practices as well. So be sure to just take a look at the channel after this video to see what other information is here that can assist. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. Now, I do want to say this. The first piece of advice that I have in terms of building customer loyalty is, number one, learning your customer. Realizing that everyone has a different way of communication, everyone has a different way of building rapport, and everyone is looking for a different type of interaction, right? Like, you have some customers that will come to you and they may be interested in having a conversation and not buying that very day. And what I can say to that is, a lot of people have there's so many different people, and different people have different buying styles. You'll have some people that will literally go to your website a few times before they decide to purchase. And so it's been really interesting to me to track the analytics on my website and to really get deep into it and see, like, okay, what are some of the common patterns that I see from a lot of my website visitors who go onto my website? What are they doing? Are they purchasing the first day that they go on to my site? Are they landing on my homepage? Where are they coming from? What are they doing? What are some of the habits and behaviors of my website visitors? And that gives me a better understanding of some of the interactions and questions that I receive, like through my chat, email, and text messages, because I realize not everyone is interested in buying immediately. Rightfully so. And so in order to build customer loyalty, you want to make sure that you can be accessible to every type of customer, right? Like, you want to make sure that you're there, you can answer their questions, you can provide them with information. You're going to have some customers that are more into the facts about your business, right? When you're doing like your hair business, that may look like customers that are saying, hey, where are you, where's your hair being shipped from? How is it processed to get this Mongolian deep wave? Do you add chemicals to your hair? Is it processed using heat or steamed? Is it steam processed? Does your hair come with beards? Like, they want specific information regarding the products. You may have other customers that are more interested in your level of service and their interaction with you. Because they may be looking at doing a long-term business with you. Maybe they're looking at doing drop shipping. Maybe they're looking at buying in bulk. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're professional as you can be, meaning that you are able to effectively answer all the questions, even if the answer is, hey, great question, I don't know the answer, but I will look into this and contact you back within 24 to 48 hours. And to make sure that you're connecting with that client on a level that's respectful to them, okay? Because professionalism looks different for every type of customer. I have some customers where professionalism looks this way, and then some customers where professionalism looks this way. But really, it's just about finding that mutual respect and being able to effectively communicate and have your potential customers and clients feel comfortable working with you and asking questions and coming back. People asking questions, I used to think of it as a sign of, okay, they're just here, they're not looking to buy. They're not serious buyers. But a lot of times when customers continue to come back and ask you questions, that's a good sign, because it shows that they're trusting you. They're building relationship, they're building rapport. And even if they don't completely trust you at this moment, they're looking to build trust with you. So that is something that you want to make sure that you nurture and that you facilitate so that you can continue to build a relationship. And that's going to bring loyalty to your business and also to your platform. Another thing that I can say that can help with bridging the gap between customers and yourself, building that loyalty and also retention, is making sure that you are present. I talked about this in another video that I created last week, just the importance of showing up for your business. Sometimes we don't receive all of the traffic or all of the orders or the business or support that we could have received simply because we're not consistent. We don't show up for our business, and then we wonder why people aren't showing up for us. So show up consistently. What that looks like, being present online or being present in your blog, being present on your channel, being present on your TikTok. People need to know that you are present with your business. They don't want to It's going to be hard to support something that someone else isn't supporting themselves. If I say right now, hey, I just made these cookies, but I don't want any of them. No, I'm not going to try any of them. I think they're good, but no, I don't want. And you may go ahead and eat the cookies. But after a while, when you're like, wow, Brittney, like you don't eat any of these cookies, like you're not talking about these cookies. I don't see you posting them anymore. There's no pictures about. Eventually, people may start forgetting that you sell cookies, or they may stop asking about your cookies because you're not promoting it. So you have to make sure that you're consistent and that you show up. That is one way to bring customer loyalty. The more loyal you are to your business, the more you're going to attract people that want to be loyal to your business as well. Another tip that I have in terms of building like retention and having repeat customers is making sure that you're reaching out and you're staying informed, you're staying engaged. You don't have to reach out to every single customer that you have and have long drawn out conversations or emails, but you do want to make sure that you're reaching out when you can. If you see an abandoned cart email, you're reaching out. If you think of one of your customers, maybe from an earlier conversation, you're reaching out, keeping track of birthdays. Sometimes what I've started doing is asking some of my clients on the real estate side when their birthdays are, because I'm being more intentional about reaching out and saying, happy birthday, and just making sure that I'm being personable and facilitating a nurturing atmosphere for a relationship. Same in any business. I'm going to start doing that with my hair business as well. Just reaching out and trying to build more, close relationship type of, I don't even know the right word I'm trying to say, but ultimately, I'm trying to facilitate a closer relationship with them, okay? Because when people feel like they matter, when they feel like you care, you took the time to remember their birthday or to remember their wedding or to remember something that they told you, just remember them. It feels good. And it feels like it's not just a business interaction, but it's actually a peaceful interaction between people that really care about, what each other is going through. Don't necessarily have to say, I love you. I just met you today, but I love you. No, you can just, I care about you looking good at your graduation. I know you care about that as well. I want to make sure that you're taken care of. I care about your time. I value your opinion. I value your support. And I want to make sure that I continue to earn your support. So tell me, what can I do to make this experience better for you? Or let me know how you have, let me know if you have any feedback regarding how the experience can be different in the future. Just making sure that you facilitate and pour back into the relationships is going to help build repeat business. All of this roots back in relationship building. I know so many people have different, ideas and tools that are great for building repeat business. And I've gone over some more analytical advice on, how to structure your newsletters to gain repeat clients, and some of the strategies that I use when I'm looking at the abandoned carts. But it all goes back to building relationships, reaching out, making sure that your customers and clients and potential customers and clients have great interaction when they're working with you. And I think sometimes we get away from that. We want to see what other things we can do besides constantly, building relationships and reaching out. But there's really no substitute for you. There's no system, there's no AI that's going to take away the warmness and the close, the relationship part and the close interaction and conversation that you can have personally with your customers and clients. Does that mean that you shouldn't use any tools or AI? Absolutely not. AI it's actually starting to grow on me a little bit more, but it does mean that you want to, still show up no matter what other tools or systems you're using. Still show up and still make sure that you're meeting your customers where they are and guiding them to where they want to be. Okay. And that's going to take some open-ended questions, asking them how they feel about certain things, what they're looking for, how you can be of assistance, what they hope to gain from this interaction. And then also letting them know, based on what you told me, this is what I recommend, to let them know that you heard what they said, to let them know that you're on their side. Sometimes I've even told customers in interactions, I'm on your side. I want to make sure that this is a great experience for you. Okay. And just learning different people is really going to help broaden your business. I've been reading different books in regard to just personalities and relationship building and different effective ways of communication. And it's helped me in all of my business ventures, because that's really what it boils down to, being able to connect with different people on the same level, if that makes sense, making sure that everyone feels like they're heard, that you are the expert, even if you don't know everything. You're someone that they trust to make sure that they have all of the information they need to make a good informed decision, and that they're coming to you and they're going to receive quality service and quality products each and every time. And if for some reason something goes wrong, you're still the person with enough integrity. You're still the person that knows them well enough to make sure that you make it right. Okay. So that's pretty much my advice on building loyalty and retention. They really go hand in hand. Because if you are having repeat clients and customers, they're showing you their loyalty. And in order to gain their loyalty, to win their repetitive business, it does take a sense of relationship and trust and credibility, and also professionalism and quality to facilitate that and to keep it going. So I really hope that this video helped. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.